Hello, welcome back to Steve's Retirement Corner. My retirement reality. If you followed me at all, if you've seen any of my other videos, that's pretty much what I have developed for myself. A retirement of realities. You know, I'm just an average Steve working an average job. Got a few dollars in the bank, and I'm going to give this retirement thing a whirl for a couple months, anyways. We'll see. But and I think when you're planning for retirement, you really need to know yourself. You know what I mean? Uh, you need to know really what will bring you happiness and joy or whatever for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? And your life's going to change over the next 20 or 30 years. Your outlook on things are going to change. Your wants and needs and desires are going to change. And you got to how you say, take that into consideration, I guess. You know what I mean? You know. Now, stuff I talk about on here, like the $1 million retirement myth or whatever, you know, or carrying debt into retirement, or not using the 4% rule. That's all part of what I consider, or the ideal retirement or whatever that everybody pushes on you. That's the gold standard. That's what you should aim for, you know. And I did. I mean, that's the way I was aiming. I always wanted to get to that point. But it's come to the time now where I'm tired. I'm lazy. I don't want to put up with no more BS. And so let me adjust that a little bit. It kind of looks a little funky, don't it? I'm ready to go. So I'm trying to make a go of it as is. Or I'm going to make a go of it as is. How's that? you know, but, in actual reality, the overwhelming majority of people that are retired are nothing like that. They just aren't, you know. And it would be a fallacy on my part and a bad planning on my part if I didn't accept at some time in the next 20 or 30 years that I might have to go out and get some kind of a loan. Is it possible? Sure. Is it likely? I don't know. I don't think it's very likely that the next 20 or 30 years I'm going to have to go get a small loan of some kind. You know, now it's not going to be no hundreds of thousands. It might be $5,000 or something like that. Would I like to have $1 million? You bet your puppies I would. You know, but is it worth it for me to stay where I'm at in the frame of mind that I'm in for the next 3 or 4 years, just so I can say I have $1 million? In my case, it's not. You know, you know, and is having a million versus 900,000 or 950,000 going to make that big a difference in my life for the next 30 years? No, it's not. You know, not using the 4% rule. You know, that's the gold standard. I believe you should strive for all that stuff. But if you're 60, 65, and you need to get out for some reason, I don't think any of that stuff should hold you up. You know, you can adjust. You know, you've done well up to now. You know, what what's to say the barn any some kind of outside uh, event or circumstance that you won't be fine moving forward. You know, maybe you won't. I don't know. But in my case, that 4% rule don't hold true First few years, I'm retiring. Baby held a piece of bologna up. Won't know if I wanted some fried bologna for lunch. She's a good woman. I give her a lot of heck, but she's a good woman. But it doesn't hold true for the first few years. But that's the only way I can make it work. You know. I'm looking at, you know, and I'm fine with that because later on I won't need to pull out anything until it comes to with RMDs. Then I will have to pull out whatever they tell me I got to pull. You know, I'm just looking at the realities of how it's going to be over the perception that they push it out there for everybody. You know, and drinking Mai Tais on the beach all day. That's the picture you see everywhere. A couple laid out there on the beach with a daggone drink here. And that's just not the reality for the overwhelming majority of average people like me. It's not. And I think I've done a pretty good job of planning for, you know, an actual reality instead of a dream reality retirement. You know what I mean? I don't know. My thoughts. A lot of it has to do with me not being extremely knowledgeable on this stuff, But I read a lot, watch a lot, talk to people, and it's just you know, over the years, it's just the way I have developed my thoughts on the matter. Eh, that's it. Y'all have a good day. We'll talk to y'all later.